Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, based on yesterday's driving range experience and the virtual round of golf, that is the scorecard according to the Jackal Creek golf course. As you can see, hole 1 is a number 7, so just making sure you guys see that. And hole number 10 is a 5. So, as you can see, the scorecard below. From 2018, that was my round at Jackal Creek. That's one of the rounds where I hit over 100 or scored over 100. Right there, that tallies up to 88 shots. That means I scored a virtual 88 at Jackal Creek. Also take note that in that scoring there, as I confirmed in my live, it's assuming that I managed to two-putt every single hole. So that's an average of 2 putts per hole. That's what it's based on. And that score takes that into account. So there are bogeys, there are double bogeys, there are pars. So I played it as if I were playing the actual course. I tried to remember the order and sequence of the holes, but I remembered that, I just took notice of how many par 4s there were, how many par 3s there were, and how many par 5s there were. So just to shout out, hole 1, 6, 9, and 18. Those are par 5s. Holes 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, and 17. Those are par 4s. And holes 3, 7, 12, 15. Those are par 3s as per the scorecard from Jackal Creek on Garmin Golf, as you can see. So right there, that's an 88 virtually, if you want to call it that, just at the driving range. So it's just to show you how effective your training can be at a driving range if you use this method. I mean, I didn't expect to score 88 at a driving range. I'm not saying it's definitely going to be an 88 on the golf course because I didn't take into consideration any hazards such as water, bunkers, etc. So this is just plain Jane, straight and narrow. If we hit the fairway, if we hit a bit of a rough, so I did mention that in the live video, in the live broadcast, that if we did hit the rough, if I sliced the ball, so there were no backsies, no mulligans, it was all straight up. Like hole 1 didn't go as planned. That was a double bogey right there. So yes, that is my virtual round at the driving range, just to put it into practice and into reality for you as to how you can be effective at the driving range just as well as on the course. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, next up, see how I clean my golf clubs. Right, welcome everyone, another video. So today, after the driving range session yesterday, we're going to be cleaning all those golf clubs. So as you can see, quite dirty. Not as dirty, but just to show you more or less what it looks like before its little engagement with my cleaning. So what I tend to use for my cleaning of my golf clubs: dish soap, dish liquid, dish soap, whatever it is you want to call it, vinegar. Now you're going to be wondering, why vinegar? I'll tell you why during the course of the video. So let's get into it. Also, I've got all the clubs that we used in the live video for driving range are all here to be cleaned. And yeah, got my drying rag and my dry shining rag right there. So also, let's quickly just go through the vinegar. So vinegar, basically, if you've got any stains in your pots, in your silver pots, your stainless steel pots and stuff like that, even in your normal dishes, like with your stainless steel knife and forks, if you want to give them a nice good clean and shine, dish liquid, tablespoon of vinegar or just a dash of vinegar in that pot will remove all those stains. That's a tip I received from my aunt and it works like a charm. So let's get into it. Dish liquid. just enough. And like I said, about a tablespoon of vinegar. So yeah, let's fill that up with water. Right, so the water shouldn't be too hot, just nice and warm, lukewarm, because it might warp or damage your clubs, your iron faces. So let's get those in here. Nice and dirty. Okay, so while the irons, so I let my irons soak for a while. I also use this jug depending on how many balls I've used on the course. And what I like to do is take a little bit of liquid bleach or thick liquid bleach, just like a teaspoon, pour it in there, nice warm water, soak the golf balls in there. It helps takes out all the stains and stuff that your balls have, and it helps to shine them up for your next round of golf. But we were at the driving range, so we have no dirty balls. We've got no dirty golf balls to get through. So yeah, let's get into it. So what I do is while the irons are soaking right there, I tend to clean my driver and hybrid and my 3-wood. I don't soak these for purposes that I don't want the water to damage or affect the club, but that's basically what it looks like pre-wash. So just to demonstrate the purposes of my vinegar that I use, so I just give it a quick dip in there just to get some soap on it. I use a toothbrush because I feel it's a bit gentle. I don't want to scour my face in such a way that it damages, scrubs it, and just give it a nice brush. And the brush is nice and gentle to actually go over the head of the driver. So I've got a nice hard little toothbrush here, hard bristle. You can actually switch it up. I've got two, so this one is not getting in deep enough into the grooves for me. Got my other one over here. This one tends to clean very well. So yes, I use a toothbrush for that. Right. Okay, so that's cleaned. So what I do is I take this cloth, just give it a nice rinse off in here with the dish liquid, vinegar, and just give it a nice wring, because I'm going to use this cloth to actually wipe off my grips. So just a nice warm wash, rinse, quick rinse, don't want too much water on there. Dry that off nicely, clean the shaft, and so yes, dry it off nicely, dry off the shaft right there, take care of the grip, give that a nice wipe on. As you can see, it takes off a nice fair amount of dirt. Now we come in with the complete dry cloth and just dry off that grip. So this just helps keep the mold and things off your grips, shafts and things like that, just to prolong the life. So vinegar has its purposes for a lot of those things. So this is a nice shiny cloth, just to shine and clean that up nicely. And yeah, seems to have worked, done its thing, done its job. So I use another cloth as well, just to give it an extra shine later on. So I use that there. Let me actually just quickly grab that cloth and show you what I'm speaking about. So yes, I use the microfiber floors cloth, very nice and soft. It's very soft, very cool. And there you have it. So that's what it looks like when it's done. That's it right there. So one down, couple more to go. Let's get going. Okay, so up next, we've got our 3 wood who did not behave yesterday. So let's get that in there. Right, just a nice little dip into the water. Right, little red drying cloth there. Blow out the excess water from that little weight there. Shaft. Clean those strips off nicely. Look at that. You can see the actual amount of dirt that vinegar actually pulls off. So let's just soak that cloth there once again. Okay, one drying cloth. So I give it a double dry. So this one takes off the excess water. The other blue one takes off a lot of water. It soaks up a lot of water, but this one is more for the shine. So if you can see that compared to what it actually looked like. So yeah, quite happy with that. Right, so we're on to our 2 hybrid. That's what it looks like. Try this cloth quickly. Give it a rinse. So you see, nice, just nice warm water, not too hot. You know, just nice and warm. Get those irons soaking, get all the dirt out there. Let the vinegar and the soap do its thing, but yeah. Clean this hybrid up. Right. Rinse. Okay, so we're just getting out the excess water from our weights there, just so they don't rust and anything goes into the club head through that weight. Hence the reason I said I do not soak my woods, hybrids, drivers, none of those things. Look at that. Look at the amount of dirt that is actually pulling off from the club. So just put that in there, soak it once again. Get a lot of that water out there. Right. Shaft is dry. Look at that. Okay, so done with that there. Get that nice in there. Like I said, this is the magic cloth. This one sucks up all the water. Little vacuum cloth that I have. So there you have it, nice and clean, ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to get into the irons now, and I'm just going to start packing them here as I'm done. So let's get cracking. Just give this cloth a nice rinse. Fun with that water, soapy, soapy, soapy. Right, let's rock. Right, first try. Second try. Just a little point, getting that little groove there at the back. Right. Okay. So now we take our master shiner, dryer. Okay, look at that. All thanks to the vinegar. That's it right there. Okay. So let me get. I'm not going to show you every club right now, so it will take us forever to clean these things. So let's get into it. Right. So as you can see, making our way through that as quick as possible. So I don't want to bore you with cleaning golf clubs. But like I said, I like taking care of the things that I have. I mean, we all know golf is an expensive sport. As such, you don't want to be having to replace irons and grips and things all the time. So, I mean, take care of what you have. Not bad. Good shine. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe. I mean, that's it. Try to show. What do you think? Not really. Not really. Not really. 我冰张你放凉，不死我就行。没去买买，这句话，这句你的商业。嘿。嗯。Right, folks. You got it. There you go. There's that body. Okay. You can look. Look. Here. There you go. That's it. That's it. So just scanning. So I'm happy. Shine light. Well, that's the result. Well, there you have them. All nice, clean. Just letting them air out, obviously, before slip on the covers and pack them in the bag. But thanks so much for joining in and tuning in, guys. This is Michael from 4Ball Golf, signing out.